Hey, yeah,
Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Kat. Today I'm doing the video Trendy versus Timeless. Now, this is going to be a fun video to film because I perhaps have some hot takes that you might disagree on, but why don't you play along with me while I say the first one? Why don't you guys decide if you think it's trendy or timeless? Because you gotta make your own mind up. Yeah, I did in fact massacre my chin up. So I have a star that's still there, but it's pretty and it matches my top. But don't come for me, these are just my opinions. Okay, the first one, graphic tee slash screen print slash ironic t-shirt. Now have a guess what you think it is, okay? I'll wait. Okay, now I think it is actually timeless. Let me explain my reason. Now, am I saying that every graphic urban outfit is looking baggy tee is timeless? Definitely not. But honestly, like a good true vintage, like oversized baggy dad band tee, or like even a baby tee, like kind of that 70s style cropped, I don't think can ever be out of style. Sorry, trendy. But while I think the actual content on the top can be like cheesy and trendy, I don't actually think this actual graphic, anything with the graphic on, can be timeless. Do you get me? And I think it's even more true when it's something more personal to you, like a brand, or like a band. Let me give you an example. Say like Nirvana, for example. Like if any of you are Tumblr users, you'll remember that back in the day, Nirvana tees were trending for a while. Yeah, I was a participant of this, but I wasn't an indie kind of gal. I don't really know. I think I just did it because of the Tumblr girls, but I was actually like a hood kind of girl back then. But my point is that although this top was trendy for a time, essentially it's never going to be out of fashion. Find a vintage version of it, for example. Like it's never really out of fashion, you know? I think it's different if it's like a top where a brand now has like pumped out thousands of the same t-shirt. Like that's obviously not going to be timeless, but when it is a vintage version and there's like a limited of them, or it's got something a little bit more unique to it, it's definitely timeless. Okay, the American and English flag. I don't know why, but for me this is this is timeless. Like, so sometimes I have to log in on the World Wide Web on Instagram if I'm trying to find like a brand for this video, like for the videos that I'm making. And I logged in the other day and I saw like American flags everywhere. I was like, whoa, like this is really taken off. Like, why are people not talking about it? But I was like, what the heck is going on? And then I remembered it's 4th of July. Now, I don't know what that means, but it means something to the Americans. Now, I would say that in the last 2 years, like the English flag I have seen around. I brought like a little beanie with it on, and what else? A bikini. But I haven't worn them, and I don't think I will because it's kind of giving patriotic, and that's not my vibe. But honestly, I'm going to say it's timeless, like red, white, and blue, and stars. Like, how are you going to tell me that's like trendy? Like, it's not trendy unless it's like those jumpers that I've seen. I don't even know, is it Hollister doing those jumpers? That is trendy. But the actual flag itself, I think, can be done in like quite a cool retro way. But maybe I'm only saying this because I've been watching football at the moment. It's the Euros, and I'm pre-filming this video by literally like 2 weeks. Has it come home? I don't know. Now, speaking of personalized pieces, I thought this was a good one to mention. And I'm only mentioning it because I heard Emma Chamberlain talking about this in her podcast. But by this, I mean things that could be potentially gimmicky or cheesy, but just personalized to you, because honestly, I've got to say that this one's timeless because unless it's done in like a really overly trendy way, then it's timeless. Say, for example, I've got a t-shirt that says, I love my dog Chewy, because I love my dog Chewy. And I got a t-shirt, like a football jersey my brother got me. I'm from Milton Keynes. I was trying to avoid saying that, but he got me a football jersey with Milton Keynes on it, and it's kind of slay. Sorry, I didn't want to say no. It's kind of like cool because though I'm not like proud to be from Milton Keynes or anything, it's still kind of like it's my root. And I wouldn't dare wear it in MK, but down here it's kind of like funny, like ironic to wear, do you know what I mean? But yeah, how can you say something like this is trendy? Because like if it's so personal to you, it's like you might say football jerseys are trendy, you might say graphic tees are trendy, but like is it actually? Like if it's personalized to me, like a football jersey, I actually have a football jersey with my name on it as well, but an actual football top. But even that is like, how you can say that's trendy? Like, it's not. Okay, next one, hype beast type brands. I'm talking big hood boy brands like Stussy, Cortez, Canada Goose, Hype, Trapstar, Supreme, Bape. Did I say Supreme already? Like that kind of vibe. Now, I want to say I'm not bashing these brands. Like, I wear some of these brands and I like some of these brands. But my point is, honestly, anything that has nothing on it other than like a plain logo or like a brand name, you might say this is timeless, but I actually disagree. I do think this is trendy. But honestly, this one kind of throws me off because it's neither here or there. Like, tops of like a plain logo, it's always going to be around. Like, that's going to stand the test of time. But the brands itself, do I think are going to stand the test of time? Probably not. But the fact is that there's always going to be like skinny white boys wearing these kind of brands. And that's just not going to stop. So I'm not saying it's trendy nor timeless, but yeah, it's like way too basic to even call a trend. So just for the sake of this video, I'm going to say timeless. No, what the heck am I talking about? Just for the sake of this video, I'm going to say trendy. Sorry. My bad. Cowboy boots. Please, Kat, put in a montage of me wearing cowboy boots whilst I speak. Okay. Now, my biggest inspiration is me. Now, when something's like actually a part of someone's culture, like lifestyle, and has been for years, I don't think you can call it trendy. Say, some examples I'd say is like fishing, like camo, or hunting camo. Like, you might say, oh, camo is trendy, but for those actual groups of people that wear that, it's not. Or say like big chunky boots with spikes on, you might say, oh, that's like outdated. But there's groups of people that actually this is like a lifestyle and not just like a thing they have in their wardrobe. So honestly, for the sake of this, I'm gonna say it's actually cowboy boots are timeless. But I mean, although you guys already know my bias towards cowboy boots, yes, I love them. Maybe I'm just saying this because I love them so much and I want them to be timeless. But I do think when done in a classic way, and if you're buying a vintage cowboy boot or you're getting them made, like properly made in a little boutique somewhere, I do think it's fine. But I'm not talking about cowboy boots in like a Taylor Swift silver metallic way, because that is obviously trendy. But they are the elite shoe cowboy boots. So versatile. They can make your outfits look like more sleek and elegant when you put them with like a skinnier jean or like a flared jean, and you can also wear them so casually or with a dress. Like, you can literally wear cowboy boots with everything and they go. Now, denim, this one's interesting to talk about because I heard Emma Chamberlain on her podcast. She was talking about different styles of denim shorts and different styles of denim jeans. But I personally think every style of denim, like classic blue, dark blue, selvage denim, can never ever go out of style. But I'm not gonna lie, I think regardless of the fit, whether it's low-waisted, high-waisted, flare, bootcut, yeah, I just don't think, unless strayed away from the norm in terms of like, if it's like a white denim or it's got rips in or patches on it, that I think can look trendy. But your classic jean and denim material, definitely not. But yeah, it's definitely trendy if it's got like acid wash, indigo, paint splatter. Like, that's obviously trendy. But the main reason I think denim, like real good quality denim, is timeless is because I'm a girl that loves structure, and it's so structured, and denim can't be bent in all these crazy new trendy ways to wear a top or whatever. Like, it's always structured, so I don't think you can say that that's trendy. Like, it's so durable, and there's so many vintage denim in the world. It stands the test of time. Like, this is why it's so good. It doesn't just decompose after however many years. Well, it probably does eventually. And you guys might disagree with this, but denim on denim, I think, is timeless also. Like, it's never going to be basic or offensive. Now, leopard print, don't worry, I'm not a basic girl around here, so I won't be giving you the answers that you think I'm going to be giving you. But this one's kind of interesting, and you might not think I'm going to say what I'm about to say. But I think it's timeless. Hear me out. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that since my first video to now, I've probably progressively talked worse and worse on like leopard print and cheetah print. But yeah, oh, let me make this short and sweet actually real quick. I don't know the difference between leopard print and cheetah print. It's never come up in my life. I've never needed to Google it for any type of reason. Don't get mad at me, but if you like, I just don't think most people know the difference, and I'm included in that. And I'll say it loud and proud. Now, I do think at the moment it is stupidly trendy. I mean, even the posh, rich kind of girls are wearing it in like an Urban Outfitters little vest kind of way, and not in like a cool girl Pinterest way. Like, it's so overdone at the moment. But to sum it up, honestly, I think it is particularly trendy right now, but honestly, I don't think people's love for it will die. I mean, if anything shows it is timeless, go and look at the recent Valentino collection. I just think it's same with stripes and polka dots. It's like overly being done right now, but essentially it will last the test of time. Like, it just will. But we'll be sick of it for the next few years. Yeah, for sure. Now, the next one, big puff sleeves. Now, this one's kind of interesting. Lainey said in one of her recent videos that if you haven't brought like a big puff, perhaps cream or white sleeve top by now, then don't buy it, because you obviously don't like it enough. To the girls that have been wearing this trend before, it was like a big, you know, with like the Ganni tie-up tops and everything, fair play to you guys, because it's probably timeless for you. But for me and the others, I'm going to say this one's trendy. But I have personal beef with puff sleeves, and I'm not sure why. I don't know why, because there's a few girls that I'm friends with and they all wear puff sleeves and they all look so good in it and it's so flattering on them. But I don't even think it looks bad on them. Like, it actually looks good on them. So I don't know where this beef has come from. Maybe I'm just jealous because it couldn't be me. Now, 70s. Obviously, I had to talk about this. It's the elite era, and no era, in my opinion, could ever top it. Now, you might be saying, Kat, you silly girl. How are you going to tell me a whole era is trendy? No, just listen to me, okay? Now, let's think about the 80s, for example. Very costumey, very over the top, very extreme colours. Like, everything about it is extreme. Hence why I don't think the 80s can linger on forever. And I would say we're honestly yet to see a resurge of the 80s come back in like a major way, which speaks volumes. 70s, however, I'm massively feeling the influence through so many different angles, and we even see it coming through on the runways and like the materials used, especially now with like the slouchy boots and a lot of lace coming into play. But 70s has gotta be timeless. But more specifically with the 70s, I'm more naturally actually drawn to the men's 70s fashion, like that all classic American kind of look, you know. But under the category of 70s, I just had to talk about it real quick. 70s sportswear is obviously timeless as well. The little stripes and the varsity numbers, and I just think it's a very classic look without it being basic. The final one, ballet pumps. I'll keep this one short and sweet. Again, I'm not a basic girly, so please don't be hating that I'm talking about this. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm actually not a hater of the ballet pump, and I do enjoy seeing it with paired with a tracksuit bottom more than I do with a dress. But I'm yet to spend my hard-earned money on this, and this is probably for a reason, because if I love a trend or a thing enough, like I'll find a way. I'll find it. I always do. I'll go on Vinted, even if it means spending more money. I'll find a way to get it. And the fact I haven't brought these kind of speaks volumes. Now, I'm not a hater, but unless you're a shuffle chain ballet girl, don't ask why I know that reference. Okay, but unless you're like a ballet girl, it's trendy, 100%. And I want to know, if you are a ballet girl and you're watching this, does this irk you? Does this trend annoy you? Do you think people should be doing it? Like, is it offensive to your ballet culture or not? Also, speaking of ballet core, obviously this has been like a thing. I'm not telling you guys this is new, because it's not. But one of my favorite girlies who kind of does this style so well, if you are into it, is Luna Montana. I'm sure if you're a ballet girl, you know who she is. It's just not my vibe. I like it, but I'm going to say it's trendy. Anyways, guys, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, let me know what you agree with and what you don't agree with, because that will be interesting to know. I've got a video that comes out every Sunday and sometimes in the week. I'm kind of been posting twice a week at the moment. I'm kind of on it. So stick around. Please subscribe and give me a like and all the rest. And I shall see you in my next video. But have a good day. Bye.